Hi again YouTube, this is Imperial Fist for an update on the Storm Eagle. So it's all done now. Now Chuffy spotted this and commented that these little side fins are around the wrong way, but I didn't notice, and I actually like it. It looks more aerodynamic. So let's start off. So it is now all finished. I don't add that anymore, and I think it looks great. So start off with, I'll show you the stand. On the stand, it's at an angle like it's coming down to take a strike, and then I'm just gonna have to put this down for a second because it's really difficult to get this off with one hand. There we go. So now let's look at, sorry about this guys, let's look at the Storm Eagle to start off with. So it's got its legs down, so then I can place it down anywhere. So we'll start off at the front. We've got the Tech Marine in there, and all of this is comes off. Oh, there we go, so I haven't done any work there. There was a little panel there, but I decided not to put that, decided not to put a panel there because I don't think it was appropriate. So if we just zoom into the cockpit, get some more light in there so you can see. It's had a black background to everything, and then you've got little consoles there with gloss varnish in some of them just to make them like glassy. I've got all of those in there. The Tech Marine is also quite weathered, and then for the weapon option at the front I've gone for twin link multi-melter, and this is predominantly a anti-tank, so you can focus. You've got this little lens right there, and on the top you've got a lens of the cockpit. So this is all of the chip work is paintwork is exactly the same fail blade. So there's a good example. So here, if I zoom in, picks it up, this up. Not sure if that's the best example, but with the chip right there, you have well, of course you have a base coat of whatever colour you're going to do, then you have a slightly lighter colour around it, and then in that the lighter colour that you've painted on, sort of showing the chip, you just paint a slightly smaller bit of the silver or the metal, showing chip paintwork. So now since we're on this side, we'll just start here. So we've got the engine, just zoom it out a bit so you can see. So you've got the engine, and we've got a few markings here, heavily weathered at the front, as you'd expect. So you've got some insignia. You've got number 1, so Roman numerals, and so if I've just to give it a bit break up, and this I can't remember, but one of the, I've got two bits of writing on here. One's for the actual Storm Raven, and one's the pilot's name. So that was taken out of some nice decal sheets. So you've got this. And so it's very mucky because this would have been entering atmospheres or Crimson Fist. So I've attempted a little bit of object source lighting. I'll just bring it up. I'm not sure how this is coming out. It looks a bit in the right colour, but because I don't have an airbrush, it won't come out as well. Got a big powerful engine there and a few more lighting effects there. Got 2 twin link las cannons. Decided to do the front of them in a bronze colour. Got some hazard stripes which break up the model. With the wings, and I've done a effect with Tamiya weathering powders, and so you just sort of streak it, so it looks really mucky, lots of mud and rain splashed and like dirty rain, dirty water splashed on it. Go back, we've got we've got the engines which are all very mucky. This is an absolutely massive model, so go to the underside, I'll tip it all over so you can see, but this is the rear exit, so you've got on the left hand side you've got a green light, and then some red, all with gloss varnish on. So just come around, pretty similar here, and here, all the same. Got a little Imperial Eagle there which I put on there just to break up and have a different colour in there. And if we look at front, we've got Imperial Eagle, and I think that's the Techmarine's name, I can't remember. You've got some kill decals there. Now for weapons, with all of them, if I just zoom in, so you've got some more lights. Focus. So there we go. Right, there we go. So you've got a light there, and not sure if you can see this. Sorry for shaky cam. It's not coming out. In between, when you've got a lens there, you can see it now. Manual zoom in. Got lens in between the lens cannons, and if we zoom out, here's the front the top. So you've got some more lenses there and there, and you've got the missile system on there. I've decided to paint on all of my, nearly all my tanks, the weapons red, so it sort of breaks up with crimson. So you've got some there. If I just tip the whole thing, oh, nice. Sorry, that's the weapons coming out because it's not glued in. I don't want it glued. So you've got weapons are painted there, and you've got legs with all the wires, landing gear. So there we go. Now I'm gonna with the model to start off with. That's coming out off as well, because it's supposed to. With the model, you actually have this sort of flight standy thing here, and it's got if you zoom in, there's a sort of thicker layer there, and that's where the actual resin is completely, you can't see in there, it's completely sort of sealed. But I got a drill, and I drilled through it and sanded down, and then through that I move this out of the way. I made a flight stand, and so I got sorry, this table's shaky, but I got a flight stand and just cut off the end of it. Okay, and I attached it to some buildings, and on the base this is a bit of a tight squeeze, so you've got some buildings and some extra narrative on there's some more luminous or lighting effects here and there. You've got a sort of abandoned Imperial Guard weapons and packs and helmets, and around the other side you've got some lots of detail there, and you've got a light there which is sort of showing. Alright, if I do get an airbrush I will redo all of this. So there it is. And so now, oh, and also on the base, because it was the model, the resin's all quite heavy, I've just glued some 2Ps and a few 1Ps in there. Gives it a lot of weight, which is good, because this was falling all over the place, and it's better now. Not great, but better. So and then, sorry, so when it slots in, you just need to give it a little bit of a wiggle top with one hand. You just push it all the way down, and so now it's in there, and it's nice and heavy, and it's not really going to fall over, and it gives it a bit of movement. It's not movement enough that it's going to snap it. So I should have done this when I had it off the stand. Just grab it, and sorry, this is totally shaky cam, sorry guys. You may be able to see right there, that's actually part of the coat hanger. I decided that rather than a 5mm pin it needed to be bigger, so I got a drill and I drilled it right through there, and you can even see the bits come out there. And that, and the coat hanger goes through building parts and goes into a flight stand, and I think it looks really nice. Now without flight stand, it looks really ugly, so it's a relatively easy thing to do. If I get another flyer, I'll probably do the same thing, so I'll probably do it like that. It's nice. So so there we are. That's the full Storm Eagle. Great kit. I could have magnetised bits and pieces on it, but I didn't really see the need because I was going to use it for a fairly specialised role in my army of just bringing the chapter master and his honour guard and bringing them down and slapping them down in, and then just causing mayhem. I've used this in one game and 2 games, and it's been really good. Great against Great Knights because it's relatively cheap and it killed quite a lot of them with its weapons, and against Space Marines. It's really good with those. So there we are. So please like if you this video if you've enjoyed it and it's good. If you, as always with my channel, please if you've got any queries, please comment on the video and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you've got any hints or advice, please let me know on how to improve my videos, and this is what I've done so far, added to my army. So there you go, it's all done now. So please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Cheers guys.